For 15 years, West Bengal operated as a political fortress. Under the leadership of Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool Congress, the strategically vital border state stood in vocal defiance of India's central government. That 15-year dynasty collapsed in a single month during the assembly elections of April 2026. This data visualization compares the 2021 election against the 2026 results. The turnout peaked at 92.93%, resulting in 207 seats for the Bharatiya Janata Party and absolute control over the 294-seat assembly. This outcome aligns the state's leadership with the national government in New Delhi, creating what the party calls a double-engine mandate. With the opposition stronghold cleared, the new administration is now positioned to pursue two parallel objectives: expanding industrial infrastructure and strictly redefining residency. The electorate was primed for a shift, following a decade and a half of incumbency and a series of high-profile corruption scandals within the school recruitment system. The spark that turned this dissatisfaction into a record-breaking turnout was a procedural exercise known as the Special Intensive Revision, or SIR. This chart breaks down the electorate purge. During the SIR process, officials removed roughly 9 million names from the rolls. This effectively removed 12% of the total voting population, with millions of entries categorized as absent, shifted, or deceased. For border communities and refugee groups, the deletion of names created a fear of impending disenfranchisement. This drove millions to the polling booths in an effort to physically prove their presence and secure their status within the state. This atmosphere transformed a technical voter roll revision into the primary driver of a political shift. The new administration immediately utilized its mandate to integrate the state into the national economic framework. The government is accelerating the Sagarmala program to modernize coastal logistics. This involves a heavy focus on the Kolkata and Haldia port systems, designed to expand the state's cargo capacity. Highway expansion under the Bharatmala project is moving in tandem with the port upgrades to connect industrial clusters directly to these transport hubs. As the map shows, these projects transition West Bengal into a logistics gateway. Dedicated freight corridors are being prioritized to link these ports to Northeast India, Bangladesh, and Nepal. The goal is to dismantle economic friction and reposition the state as the primary industrial hub for the eastern region. While the state is opening its economy to global trade, it is simultaneously tightening its residency policies at the border. Along the long border with Bangladesh, the administration executes a policy of detect, delete, and deport. This chart demonstrates how election data is repurposed. The 9 million names removed during SIR now serve as targeting lists for undocumented migrants. Drawing distinctions based on religion, the Citizenship Amendment Act fast-tracks legal status for Hindu, Sikh, and Christian refugees arriving before 2015. However, undocumented Muslim migrants lack these legal routes, pointing toward increased state scrutiny, detention, and deportation. Physical infrastructure is connecting the state to global markets, even as demographic policies restrict who is permitted to remain inside those borders. The 2026 election transformed West Bengal into the primary testing ground for a unified national vision. This strategy combines multi-billion-dollar logistics networks with hardline policies like the Uniform Civil Code and stricter border enforcement. The outcome in Bengal suggests that infrastructure-led growth and identity politics can be executed as part of the same governing model. If this model succeeds, the integration of logistics and residency requirements in West Bengal will define the physical and demographic borders of India's next decade.